Well, as we continue to reimagine education in our modern times following the COVID-19 pandemic and looking forward to the future, a big emphasis of late has been partnerships between our high school institutions and community colleges, and between community colleges across our local area. And one local school here in Oakland County is already well ahead of the field in that regard, and that is Oakland Early College. Joining us now on the program is the head of school at Oakland Early College, Morrison Borders, with us on the program today. Morrison, thanks for being with us.
Hi, Taylor. Thanks for having me today.
Yeah, glad to have you on to talk about Oakland Early College, because what's been such a big topic in education of late is creating partnerships between local college institutions, whether it be a four-year university or a community college, to provide college-level coursework to students while they're still in that K through 12 education program. You're doing something along those lines at Oakland Early College already. So tell us about just the basics of what Oakland Early College is and how it kind of fits into that mold.
Sure. Well, yeah, we're actually doing exactly that. So, Oakland Early College, we're categorized as an early middle college in the state of Michigan, which means all of our students simultaneously take high school and college courses. We're actually located on OCC's Orchard Ridge campus here in Farmington Hills. And so all of our students are required to earn a minimum of 30 college credits to graduate our program, but they can earn all the way up to 60 college credits, all free of charge. So students can enter our program beginning in 9th all the way up through 11th grade. And all you have to be is a resident of Oakland County. So we're available for all families in Oakland County. We're a great resource. As everyone knows, college is very, very expensive. So depending on where you go to school and how many credits you earn while you're here at Oakland Early College, you're looking to save between $30,000 and $50,000 in just tuition costs, right? That doesn't even bring into account the savings from room and board, books, fees, things like that. So we are really giving our students an opportunity to kind of jumpstart their college career and put themselves in a great position financially when they are done.
Yeah, and being that you said it's available to students all across Oakland County, when does that availability begin? Is that 9th grade all the way through when you graduate in 12th grade?
So students can start the program starting in 9th grade, but they can also start in 10th grade and 11th grade. State law says that students cannot start an early college program after count day, their 11th grade year, right? So we're actually a 5-year program. That 5th year, we like to call it your pre-bachelor year. Because you're a full-time college student on OCC's campuses. And even though we're located at the Orchard Ridge campus, our students can take classes at any Oakland Community College campus across the county, right? So we'll have students who will graduate with us with a general associate's degree and then take that and transfer to a 4-year school. We send students to Michigan every year, Michigan State every year. We sent a student to Harvard last year. We send the students to in-state schools, out-of-state schools, and those college credits follow them to those new schools, right? We also have students who participate in many of OCC's job certificate programs. Currently, we have a student who is pursuing his degree in culinary arts. We have a student who's enrolled in the paralegal program. So when she graduates next year with us, she'll earn her high school diploma and her paralegal certificate, so she can go right to work in a law office. She ultimately wants to be a lawyer, so it's a great choice for her. We also had a student in the past who went through the OCC paramedic and EMT program. He graduated our program at 19 years old, and about a month after he graduated, he had a full-time job working with the Farmington Hills Fire Department as a paramedic and an EMT. All the training that he needed, he got free of charge through Oakland Early College and the programs that we have partnered with OCC with.
So taking a step back, you said that students are no longer eligible after count day in their 11th grade year, but it's available from 9th grade all the way through that point, Morrison. And so if parents are interested in getting their kids involved in this, certainly if the kids want to get a jump start on their college career and get some advanced curriculum into their day-to-day, how can they get into Oakland Early College?
Sure. So if you go to our website, oaklandearlycollege.org, it'll take you directly to our website. You click on admissions, and first there's a pre-application that families fill out. It's a demographic. It's really just a demographic sheet, so we can see who's applying, where you're coming from, what grade you're in. After that, we'll have a sit-down family meeting. So it's just myself, the interested student, and their family. I'll tell them all about our program. I'll tell them what we have to offer, how it works, and we're a lot more than just high school and college credits, right? We're a smaller environment for students to learn. We have a big emphasis on building and creating and maintaining a positive culture. We like to say drama doesn't exist here. And everything we do, we base off of three pillars, right? So our three pillars are college, culture, and community. And by following those three pillars, we create positive connections with students, both from student to student and student to staff. But like I said, students from all around the county can apply. We are open all the way, last summer we did interviews all the way through August, right? And for the beginning of the school year. So it's a great opportunity for students. But like I said, they have to take advantage of it before count day in their 11th grade year, because after that time frame, we can unfortunately not accept students into the program.
We're joined by Morrison Borders on today's edition of the Megacast. He is the head of school at Oakland Early College, which is available. It's a program available from 9th grade all the way through count day in your 11th grade year. That's where you can begin, or your students can begin their Oakland Early College career on top of what they're learning in high school, get themselves prepared for their college education, or even, as he was saying, with a student they currently have in culinary arts school and past that have been gone on to be even paramedics in our local area. Those job skills programs, too, are also available through Oakland College. You can go and find them on their website by visiting oaklandearlycollege.org. That's oaklandearlycollege.org. And for those of you parents in West Bloomfield, in our flagship area here on Civic Center TV, you can also go and search their school through the West Bloomfield School District's website at wbsd.org. Recently, this week even, there was news that broke just yesterday from Bridge, Michigan, about a new partnership through the Detroit Regional Chamber. It's called Detroit Drives Degrees Community College Collaborative, or D3C3. That's really aimed at 7 community colleges in our local area, building partnerships between those colleges, between the Detroit Regional Chamber, and they have 3 goals that are involved in that. 1, increase enrollment at community college completion rates. 2, increase the ability of students in high school to have access to college level courses. And 3rd, to build those strong partnerships between employers and these college students and these institutions to build job skills and to develop talent for the next generation of that workforce. And that's all things that are already ongoing at Oakland Early College. You've talked about some of those success stories already, but for students that have gone through that program recently and are currently going through that program right now, how is it directly benefiting them? How have they said that this program is really changing the course of their education?
For sure. So, a lot of people believe that in order, to be taking college courses at the high school level, you have to be, super academically advanced and really smart. But that's not true, right? I mean, we want to make sure that students have the opportunities that they need to be successful, right? We have some students who scored really high on their SATs and it's a nice, easy fit for them into the college program. But we have other students who struggle a little bit, right? And so we have tons of supports for students to make sure that they're successful at those college courses. And what it does is it lets students jumpstart their college career, right? Students still get to go and enroll in that 4-year college that they want to as a freshman, even though they're transferring all these credits with them, right? So it's really building success for students. It helps students kind of fine tune what they want to do for their future. We do a lot of work around college and career readiness here at school, so students know exactly what they want to do to go to college, right? Tons of people go to school, they go to that college thinking they know what they want to do, right? But they don't, and they end up wasting money because they're taking courses they don't need to take, right? Students in that pre-bachelor year with us actually do a 40-hour work internship where they have an opportunity to kind of sample different jobs, right? You can go and actually get real world career experience in different job settings, so you know exactly what you want to do when you leave us, right? We want to make sure that students are prepared not only to be successful in college, but to be successful in life, right? We want them to leave with tools to be successful as students and, more importantly, as people and as human beings, right? And so everything that we do is centered around making sure students have the best possible opportunities once they leave us, so they can make their lives as great as possible, but also really increase the way of life of everyone else around them.
OaklandEarlyCollege.org is their website for more information. That's, again, OaklandEarlyCollege.org. And you can also call them at 248 522 3540, 248 522 3540 for more information. And especially thinking about those kids on the younger side in ninth grade through the count day in 11th day as 11th grade as they're joining this program. Not only is it helping them kind of explore where they want to go potentially in their career and expand their education while they're still in high school, it's also giving them an opportunity to get a preview of what they're going to be experiencing as a student at the college level or even in the workforce in an industry they're looking at before they get there. Talk about that element too and how that plays into really helping these kids get prepared for whatever is next for them after they graduate high school.
Right. Yeah. So, we talk to students all the time about, colleges are looking for students that are going to make them look good, right? That's why you have to apply to college. That's why they just don't accept everyone. Well, when an Oakland Early College student applies to college, they are demonstrating that they've already been successful at the college level, right? And so getting into those schools becomes even easier because you've already proven that you can do it. Right. So if you stay, let's say you stay at, West Bloomfield High School or another local Oakland County high school, you could earn college credits through taking AP classes, right? You take the AP class, you earn a high enough score on the AP test, and you earn that college credit. But at the most, you're talking around 20, 24 credits probably, right? You can leave Oakland Early College with up to 62 credits, right? And that is a huge jump in terms of jumpstarting the rest of your life and getting you ready and prepared to be even more successful in college when you actually get there, right? Because you've already done it. You know what to expect. You know what it looks like, right? I talked to a student yesterday who's actually already completed every single math requirement that he will ever have to take at college, and he plans to go into mechanical engineering. He only has one math class left to take. Right. And so he did all of that through Oakland Early College and through Oakland Community College in our partnership. And again, it was all free of charge for him. So we do have an upcoming webinar on May 31st at 8 o'clock. If you go to our website, you can get more information about that and how to join that. But that is a great opportunity because during those webinars, we have students speak about their experience at OEC, right? I can tell you everything about how great it is and how wonderful our students are, but until you really hear it from a student perspective, it doesn't really sink in. So I would encourage everyone that's interested to come to our May 31st webinar. It's via Zoom. You can get more information on our website. We'll also be advertising via social media and through the West Bloomfield School District, a couple weeks in advance of that webinar.
Again, that webinar, mark your calendars, May 31st at 8 p.m. You can also find more information and keep up to date with Oakland Early College by visiting OaklandEarlyCollege.org. The head of school at Oakland Early College is with us on today's edition of the Megacast. Morrison Borders joins us on the program. And to speak about that partnership between these local school districts and Oakland Community College, that's who these courses at the college level are through. Having experienced being an educator in the West Bloomfield School District that has a huge partnership with Oakland Early College as well. Building that partnership between these local school districts and Oakland Community College, what does that do both for OCC and for these local school districts to boost the kind of education they're providing at the K-12 level and at the college level?
Sure. So currently OCC has a huge push in terms of trying to partner with local school districts to give students that dual enrollment process. So obviously we would love for you to come to Oakland Early College, right, and experience it in a different light. But every student at every local high school has the opportunity to dual enroll in a college course. I would highly recommend that every student do that, at least for one class, right? Give yourself that jumpstart, give yourself that experience at a college class on a smaller level, right? Maybe you only take one class, right? But just having that opportunity really opens the eyes of students to what they're really capable of. Okay. And OCC has done a great job of working with local school districts and really trying to get students involved in their dual enrollment program. OCC has campuses around the county. They currently have 5, but they're downsizing. The Highland Lakes campus is closing, but they have campuses in Auburn Hills, Royal Oak, Southfield, and here in Farmington Hills. The Orchard Ridge campus especially is super accessible to everyone in Oakland County because we're located right at the corner of 696 and Orchard Lake Road. I know there's crazy construction right now on 696, but it's still very accessible to Oakland County. So currently at Oakland Early College, like you said, we are a West Bloomfield School District school, but we have students who come to us from Rochester, Holly, South Lyon, Southfield, Pontiac, Bloomfield Hills, Birmingham, right? So we have kids who come from all over the county to take advantage of this program.
And that small classroom environment, too, also plays a big factor. And that's something that parents and students both clamor for in school districts across Michigan and across the U.S. So on average, we have a couple more minutes. Just how large are those class sizes in comparison to maybe a high school course or even the average college course?
Yeah, so our biggest class is 30, and that's not the norm. I think right now we have one class that's 30. I bet you if you look at our class size average, it's around 22 or 23. Our school total, right? We currently have 155 students, and our enrollment max is about 180, 185. So we have a lot of room for new students to apply. And it's really like the reason students are successful here is because of the culture and the atmosphere that we create, right? Our first week of school, we focus 70% of our time probably on creating and maintaining positive relationships throughout the school year. And then we do activities all school year long to make sure that we are maintaining those relationships because we know that relationships are key to student learning. Okay. Our counselor, Mrs. Belair's, meets with every single student 3 to 4 times per year. She talks to them about high school courses, how they're doing in college courses, what supports do they currently need, right? Our students have a 97% passing rate of college courses. First semester, our students earned 892 total credits, and we had a 97% pass rate of our college courses, which is unbelievable. Right. This coming semester, we'll have even more. We'll probably have upwards of 1,200 college credits earned because our students take more credits in the second semester than they do in the first semester. And again, we're going to be right at that 97, 98% pass rate, which is outstanding when you take into account that these are high school age students taking college courses.
Yeah, so much is being discussed in our local area about building these partnerships, about having the availability of easy to access college level courses for high school students in southeastern Michigan. And that's already happening right here in Oakland County at Oakland Early College. Morrison, thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, thank you so much. Again, please mark your calendars May 31st for our webinar. You can go to our website, oaklandearlycollege.org, to get more information or be on the lookout on social media and through the West Bloomfield School District for more information of that coming up soon.